shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know so long as she get really so I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one girl.
With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Gun. Burrow, RPO, gets the chase. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. All right. Hey, please. Help!
The first carry here for Devon Achane. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 5.
All right, come on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got his man. It's Hill. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tua, give it to Achan, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That went out wide to Achan. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Tua now on 3rd down. That's taken in by Achan. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he will have a Dolphins first down. So they take a chance there on 4th and 1. But it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Fake the head. Now, Tua. Not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Brings up 2nd and goal. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Now the extra point. Here's Will Riker. His kick is good. The Dolphins are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Jason Sanders gets the kickoff for Miami. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, it's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
11 mighty.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this ball incomplete on third down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
Hey, get set. All right, go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Made there by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiken. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jamar Stewart there on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Go ahead.
Tua. That is caught by Washington. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 38 yards. That's good. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. His throw right side is caught by him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's good. 1st and 10. Miami Dolphins. Tua gonna throw. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. That is caught left side by Waddle. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Off play action, it's Tua. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Alec Ingold. Touchdown, Dolphins. Riker now to add the extra point. He's Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Let's stop.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The second down throw is incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 36 yards.
Here we go, here we go. 11, mighty. 180. 180.
On first and 10, Burrow. Into the hands of Boykin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They bring Chase in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. And Bradley Chubb, they're on the stop.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And he'll take it on in. Andre Yosifov. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe it, I got put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people.
On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Chain. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Tua. Moving to his left. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. This time they stay on the ground. A 1st down, and then some. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Reichardt's kick is good. And the Dolphins will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. These 2 teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. Room to run at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
11
Burrow here on 2nd down. The ball comes out.
Unfortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run, and it's Achane. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here, a big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this time they are ready for a thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Achane. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. That's caught. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. No return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11 Mighty. 11 right 80. 11 Thomas.
To throw is Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
20 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Gun.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On first down, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Throwing is Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
Here we go. 11.
Out of the gun here on third down. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A play fake. Now 2 of the throw. Escaping to his left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
On the ground, here is H.N. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap to Tua. That is caught by Washington. And will be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 43. That's good for Dolphins. First down.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason. season spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
11, Thomas.
The run here with Brown. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
They'll line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll run for it with Brown. And he gets into the end zone for the two. So it's not over yet. It's back to a two-score game.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right. But you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead.
They'll run with H.N. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, Miami.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. Tua gonna throw. That one out wide to Angel. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion now. They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's 2. He's got it inside the 5. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
All right. Hey, 21.
Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. offense will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Finding room across midfield. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. That.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Brown. He's going to have a Bengals first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole, and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
Right, 80.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he gets in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Come back here. Within a couple of scores now, it's a 15-point game. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. On the carry, it's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
Ready. Low. Ready, G. Wait it. Father, low. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This one all but over. Here's third down.
Go ahead. 20. Out.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Rikers good with the extra point. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead.
52. Bengals 30. Jason Sanders to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Can. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
11 MT tape. 11. Stop.
Second down, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
11 mighty. Here we go. Ready? 11 MT. 12.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Dolphins. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.